against the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
Coming up next.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Western New York. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the seventh-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Fits it through the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All right, here we go. Second down. Again, it's Cook. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. David Long getting to the spot that time. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Play action now with Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them, will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kay, we talk a lot about quarterbacks and fits, and I love this scheme. Mike McDaniel's scheme for Tua, and it's peanut butter and jelly. It's why they led the NFL in passing yards, and most importantly for Tua last year was he was available. That availability is so critical. Now, he's just got to find his first playoff win.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now a give, it's Mostert headed right. Runs inside the 35. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Opening carry for Achane. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Third and short, Mostert. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Man in motion out of the slot. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Got his target. It's Hill. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Pass cut by Smythe. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a give to Cook, running left. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Allen going to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They send a man in motion. Allen on third down. It's complete to Hollins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now run by Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Cook hauls it in. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Connects with Cook. This one intended for the running back. And it's 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Automatic first down.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He finds Kincaid running the slant. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Allen now on first down. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. Gets this to Kincaid. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. This will be caught by Cooper. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, Allen to the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. 40. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Achane with the touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. Holding just a field goal lead, probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So on 4th down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. It's halftime here in Buffalo. The Bills with the lead after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Pass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10 now from the 30. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Going right back to Mostert. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Bills will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Allen. That'll be complete to Hollins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Complete. It's Cooper. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
First down throw for Allen. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. The gun, Tagovailoa. Completed left side to Smith.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first down, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing here, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll run it with Cook. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. David Long getting to the spot that time. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Now Allen. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. It helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And in, touchdown Buffalo. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Complete right side to Washington. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running it after the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Beckham there to grab it. And that will not be enough for a first down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Tagovailoa again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. He just throws this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He's on the move. He's running for it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. Down to the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming, Tua. Has it in close. And in for the Miami touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
Dolphins 21.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Brought in by Hollins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give to Cook. No one around. He's got space. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Again, it's Cook. Runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Tua to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 4. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Finds his man, Waddle. And he's brought down after a short gain. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Dolphins hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Tua again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.